Flood may think he can hold off a few assassins, but he can't fight an army too.
I loved that it was a love story disguised as an action film. And I came across the Killer's Game years ago, and I just thought, you know, at the core of it, it's just a great love story. It's a fun love story. And then surrounded by, you know, a lot of badass action. Now we have all these interesting, quirky characters, and all the really like world-class action and a love story at the heart. So I think it's just, in a lot of different ways, it's just, or a lot of different ways, it's going to be something special. It's going to be more than just an action film.
Right there. Yep, good.
That's yummy. Hey, I have a question. Who wants to try one? Yum, yum, yum.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I know it's work. Oh, you got to know your work. You got to know your work.
When we meet Macy, we're exactly where we are right now, which is in Budapest. And she is at a place in her life when she's considering retiring. She's at that place in time where she's danced for a long time and she's seen it all in a way. And she's at a place where she's about, you know, to perform at the Opera House, a show that is dear to her, probably her last show. That's what I'm thinking about it as. And then her life takes a turn.
1, 2, 3, beautiful. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come here and look at this. I can't. I'm about to come here, man. Davey, come on. Please. Wait. Come on. Set C camera. Set. And action.
It's already a world that you feel like you know exists somewhere. There's just always room for movies like this. There's always room for things that take it to this extreme level, but it still stays grounded. And it's really wild because it's still very believable in all respects. It's like this network of assassins. You gotta play the game the way it's played. And the way these systems and rules work, it keeps the world together. And it allows everyone to get their check. Because that's what it's really all about. Everyone's trying to find their unique ways to get paid.
There's a village if you click that way.
Well, get on like you've been shit on.
Lower. A little bit lower. That's right there. Oh, that. Wow.
And then here?
What's up, man? Good to see you. Here we go. Come on. Let's do this. Here we go.
I wasn't called today, but I picked up the call sheet. This will give you some indication of the chap we're dealing with. Love and death montage. You see, that's elemental. I think this film stands the chance of being tremendously entertaining because it's going to be very moving, very exciting, and you are going to care about the characters.
Let's do a camera rehearsal at half speed. So, you know, it's funny how this movie came to me. It came to me about 10 years ago to be a stunt coordinator. When I was cutting my movie, Day Shift, I invited Andrew Lazar into the editing room to watch the director's cut. And about 2 weeks later, he offered me the movie. When Dave came aboard, like getting the Killer's Game was kind of winning the lottery, but getting Dave to star in it for me was like winning the Mega Million Super Grand Master Lottery. So yeah, I jumped at the opportunity to work with Dave Bautista, and I was super honored that they would see it my way to direct this movie. I didn't expect to be a director, so I was like, hell yeah, we'll do that. Wait, no, back it up to the beginning. Back it up to the beginning. Take a look. We cut into this. Count, ready, and 3, 2, 1, action.
Set. Dave, count. 3, 2, 1, action.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1, action. Cut.
I do see this as a love story, so I needed to have chemistry with my love interest, and I knew I would have that with Sofia. So it was, she's a huge factor for me in this film. Then there's who can dance and who can be beautiful and charming and sexy and badass. You're really limiting your actresses. There's like a few in the world. And so I think it's gonna be apparent when this all is said and done that she was absolutely the right choice.
Come on, tough guy. Let's go.
Lucy's going onto the wire.
You know what the value is.
What's up, right? Cash again?
Go bounce with it knocked out. Okay.
Then I'll cook that.
Cheers. Cheers.
I've worked with Dave on Hotel Artemis quite like a few years ago. I think maybe 7 or 8 years ago, maybe. But I was just excited to do this with him. He's just the best to be on set with and to play this character with. And it's just so nice when you work with somebody who's just so sweet and kind and then easy to work with. And that's the vibe that's there. He's just so gentle.
And Pom. All right, cut. Just go one more time.
Let's see if I can do this. Go. Hey, nearly. Hold on, try again. Yeah.
It's kind of like this whole character in itself. It literally is Budapest. You know what I mean? There's no joke. We mention it into it's like, hey, which gun am I taking to Budapest? You know what I mean? It's my first movie I've ever shot here, and I'm enjoying every second. The food, the people, the atmosphere. It's absolutely wonderful.
Action.
No.
Get in the car.
Right.
And stop bleeding everywhere.
You good, yeah?
All right.
All right, cut. Let's move on.
Nice.
My dear colleague, David, presents a vulnerable man, a warrior who still has tremendous strength but believes he is profoundly wounded. It's rooted in some kind of military tacit understanding that you will watch my back and I'll watch your back. There is the element of the protege, there's the element of the commanding officer and one of his finest soldiers.
When it comes to comedy and performance, there's a point where I have to lift a little bit. Like, I don't rush. I create a sense of urgency and a pace on set, but I also want to give them the opportunity to do what they're there to do. And I think that's the trick is, you know, like, strangely, I learned a lot from being a second unit director, but I also learned a lot from being a squad leader in the Army. It's like how to drive your team down, you know, up a hill and doing some crazy stuff and doing it efficiently and fast. And motivating people. I always look at it like it's gonna be 7 days a week from the moment I take the job until the moment we deliver it. And I'm gonna never say no to an actor unless I have to. I'm never going to say no to my team unless I have to, but I'm going to be decisive. So since then, I've just approached all of it with like, just never say no and go for it and give it everything you have. And, you know, I was been very fortunate. So that's what my grandfather used to say. When an opportunity comes and you're prepared, we call that good luck. And he said, then you can never say no and you can never back down, never take a step back. So I guess it comes from, you know, the way that I was brought up and all that from the Army as well. Just for sure, just watch from her real quick. So kick to the groin, good, all the way through. Boom, and then he goes down, and then boom, and he goes all the way. Go all the way through. Yeah, he goes to the ground. Good, and then that punch comes all the way through. Good, pop. That's it right there. So this is a good one, and this is a good one. Okay, this is where we need to be. That's okay. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You know what it is. You know what it is. Wow. So
Wow. My friend, what a pleasure meeting you, my friend. Wow, what a pleasure. The next one that we fight.